High-priced Houston divorce lawyer Robert Hoffman is in trouble. Big trouble. And what we're about to show you will be the talk of the courthouse. Look, we all know family law is a nasty business. When lawyers drag you through years of an expensive divorce case, you don't like them.
He's the creepiest, dirty, low-life person who's ever walked on this earth.
But Mr. Hoffman now has some explaining to do, especially to women, after what he said to a female lawyer during a deposition in the Rector divorce case. Lucky for us, and you, we've got the videotape.
Were you just born this much of a bitch, or how did this work?
You just said to me on the record, were you just born this much of a bitch, or how did this work?
Right, that's what I said.
No, sir. When I am treated with disrespect by someone who is supposed to be a professional,
Yeah.
you know, actually, this deposition is over. If you're going to call me, were you just born this much of a bitch? I don't see if the court thinks that that's something that I should have to take from you, Mr. Hoffman.
I really don't care what you think. You're interrupting my deposition completely and with
I'm
completely
asserting
false
a privilege.
instructions.
I'm asserting
and
privilege.
hiding this fraud between this little sham wall that
There
you built
is no
between
fraud. It is called trust law, Mr.
Yeah.
Hoffman.
I can't wait to try this case.
Judge David Farr was not amused by the B word. Hoffman was ordered to provide legal services to 5 victims of domestic violence for free. Not the $600 an hour he normally charges. And he's got to do the cases all by himself. No pricey staff. But Robert Hoffman has a bigger problem these days. Accusations he has ripped off his clients, big time.
In both cases that I've filed, the allegations are malpractice and breach of fiduciary duty. And both of them for excessive fees, to say the least, failing to manage experts, which really amounts to charging significant sums of money without actually advancing the client's case in any significant manner.
Not long after that ugly deposition performance, Mr. Hoffman was fired in the Rector case. And now Shannon Rector is suing him, accusing the family lawyer of charging $1 million for little work. And the allegations get uglier from there.
I'm staggered by the amount of fees and expenses that were incurred on those cases or charged to those clients compared to the little amount of work that was actually performed. And to me, that is a clear violation of a lawyer's fiduciary duty.
We've got the bills. And look at this one, $59,000 in just 1 month. Boy, they're busy at the Hoffman Law Firm on just one case. That's a lot of work. Alice Peacock is suing Hoffman too, claiming he kept her in the dark about a chance to settle her divorce, while the bills kept piling up.
When I was hired on it, we were looking at fees just from Hoffman's office, fees and expenses that were in the neighborhood of $1 million.
Pretty staggering.
Absolutely staggering.
The 2 lawsuits have 2 things in common. One, the allegation that Hoffman is bill happy. They call it fee churning in the lawyer world. And 2, both lawsuits talk about this woman, Jenny Smith, a young lawyer working for the Hoffman firm. In the Rector lawsuit, Hoffman is slammed for letting this underexperienced associate handle a complicated $20 to $30 million divorce case. It gets uglier. The lawsuit says Jenny Smith is also Hoffman's girlfriend. Court records show Robert Hoffman did get a divorce last year. But here's something funny about that case. So this rich lawyer got his divorce case done and over with in less than 5 months. Just a couple of court hearings. Boy, lucky him. Funny that Hoffman doesn't seem to be able to do the same thing for his clients, who are often stuck in court for years and years. There are growing allegations now that some family judges deserve part of the blame for this family injustice. They let the lawyers drag the cases out, the same lawyers who give them campaign cash.
When you see cases dragging on for 2.5, 3 years, particularly divorce cases, there is a problem. And what a judge's obligation is in that case is to keep that case moving along, to keep that from happening.
And that will be Robert Hoffman's biggest problem. The allegations he's overbilling clients, dragging out cases so he can get rich on their pain and suffering. A serious allegation.
And to me, that is a clear violation of a lawyer's fiduciary duty.
We've been looking at Robert Hoffman's bills as part of our widening family injustice investigation. His pricey lawyer buddy Bobby Newman, too. Their relationship is the focus of our ongoing investigation. If Robert Hoffman and Bobby Newman were your lawyers, we'd love to see your bills too. And so we have a message tonight for the courthouse. Either you clean it up or we will.